G'day folks, it's Mish here. I'm out with my mate the Coffee Bush Kid. He's over there somewhere. And we're going for another coin and relic detect out in the gold fields. We're going to try up in the bush, we're going to try out in some open fields as well. Who knows what we'll find, but without any further ado, let's grab the gear and let's go hunting. Alright, so I'm on to my first decently sounding signal at a new location. Clean 86, I've already dug it out, I flicked it out of this hole. And certainly showing the age of the area we're in. No, it's not a sinker. That, my friends, is a musket ball. So that is a well old piece of ammunition made of lead. Trust me to find lead out in the middle of nowhere as per usual. But that's pretty darn cool. We'll take it. Well, there seems to be a definite theme with this weekend with the Coffee Bush Kid. Got a, we'll say high 50s, low 60s. Dug quite a few of these already. So again, this might be one video, this might be two videos. But we've found another button. That one, yes, it's another intact one. I've actually done really well for intact buttons this weekend. That one's got a nice little, just a hatching sort of pattern on it. I'll get you a better look in a pic down here, as I know the sun's a bit glary, but I'm pretty happy with that. Certainly got enough buttons to put together a whole work shirt at this point. And that's nice, because these will all be, you know, close to 100-year-old, if not more. That's fantastic. Trying to find old mate Coffee Bush. He's in there somewhere. Haven't found him yet. Got a surface screamer, 77, 78. And as far as I can tell, this was formerly part of like a fork or a spoon or something. I'd say that was the handle side, and that's gone down to whatever the utensil may have been. It's looking a little bit worse for wear, but it looks like it had a bit of detail down the stem here at some point. I'll give it a scrub, see if there's anything on there. Just right on the surface. I thought I'd detect near this spot because there was a rather straight line of stones. A couple of flat areas which would suggest former properties. We're certainly in an old settlement area. Really don't know what we're going to find here though. This is new ground for both of us. Hopefully we'll get a couple more targets before the sun goes down. Well then, I've had a couple of targets, a lot of junk. I certainly haven't shown everything I've been digging so far because it's a bit of a scrappy area. But this was about, I'm going to say a low 80s signal. Sounded nice, sounded the right size. Certainly looks the right shape, don't you think? Let's see if we can discern what this might be. And it's a little bit worn. I'm just going to turn you into the light here for a sec. In fact, it is exceptionally worn. I'm going to really struggle to make this one out at this point. But we'll take it with us. See if we might find out some more info on it, but I'm thinking halfpenny size. And if I find out, obviously, you're about to find out too. Excellent, first coin on the board. Promising start. When you've got a mate who's got a scrubby brush, you got to take advantage of such situations. So this is the coin I just found, and we have made out the young Queen Victoria on the obverse there.
Look at that.
Oh, that is magnificent.
It is. It's really good detail. Shall we find out what year it is?
Oh, please do. Please do.
Young bun, 1837 through to 1887, I think is when Jubilee came in. So she was a young bun for a bloody long time.
So we'll call it mid-1800s at least.
There we are. 1877.
7.
Beautiful patina.
Magnificent.
Beautiful patina. It's not Roman, Tony, but it's got a beautiful patina.
Can't take this guy anywhere. Well, we can, because he's got a scrubby brush.
He's a have scrubbing brush, can travel. Anyway, that's all I'll do it to, but that is a magnificent coin.
That's
in
gorgeous.
Anyone's language. The detail on on Vicky is absolutely beautiful, stunning. And yeah, look at that.
Fantastic.
There you go.
Thank you kindly. Woohoo!
Well done.
If this isn't the most promising signal I've had so far, and we were just walking to get somewhere else.
Yes,
G'day.
G'day.
94, 95, really clean sounding. Not too big. Kind of uniform the whole way round. Now, Andrew's swung it with the Nox here. So
Right.
for the loyal Nox users. Whoa.
Yeah, I know what we've come for.
I don't want to get my hopes up, but just as a random fact of the day, tokens can ring up in a bit of a jittery 30s range. Or in my case, 94, 95.
Stop mucking around. Dig it.
I'm trying to save this moment for as long as possible till I find out it's some can that another detectorist has left along the way. Or a big chunk of whatever. There is a thing there that might be metal and not a coin, but we'll see.
Out of your sunlight.
The glove police are going to be onto me for this, you know.
Probably.
Now I've got coffee bush watching, so I've got to dig from the side. It's heaven forbid I scrape whatever this thing is.
Especially if it's what I'm hoping it is.
Which it's not.
You know?
No? What the heck is that?
Oh, you got one of those.
There!
Not everyone gets one of them.
Yeah, cool. What is it?
Something.
Okay.
It's a thing that gives a thumping signal.
My word, it is mighty heavy too, whatever it is. That is solid steel.
It's nearly token-esque.
Yeah, it's shaped right. A little bit big. Just a little bit big.
It's a pretty cool find.
I think we'll take it. I'm going to watch my step here. You're probably starting to realise why. Now, if only this camera could give you a feel for how deep that is. But let me just say, it's really flipping deep. Wow. That's incredible. Are we there yet?
Really?
Alright. Are we there yet?
Really?
Are we there yet?
Nearly.
Any day now. Well, a couple of observations here. Are we there yet?
Nearly.
That's okay. However, I did notice something in the meantime. Not taking it home with us. There's a little stake in the ground there, whether that was some sort of to do with a track or goodness only knows. There's actually fence wire there, and that's an old fence post. I actually reckon that might have been part of an old fence in there. Can you see the stones out there? Very interesting trying to piece together. Could have even been a house site. It's levelled out there. I'm learning how to read this territory, but we will keep moving. We've got another location in mind once we get there. Hey Andrew, are we there yet?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Go for it.
Oh, the world is our oyster. Oh, look at that beautiful ray of sunlight. It's almost shining out of Coffee Bush's backside there if he takes another couple of steps further forward. There we go, as it should be. Magnificent. This is spot number 2. Let's give it a whirl. Well, you know you're in a spot with a bit of history when you see purple glass laying on the ground. Might be a little hard to see the colour. Oh, there you go. See the colour? So it's been here long enough that it's oxidised and gone purple. That is due to a particular ingredient in the glass, which I always forget the name of. I'll pop it here. I love finding these. Don't get too many back home either. Very nice. Now, in my last hunt with the Coffee Bush Kid, I talked about it being a rather noisy location full of targets, but this one is just next level. I don't know how much of this you'll hear, but actually I can fix that. Have a listen with me for a sec as just how noisy this is. So, needless to say, one must be rather fussy in this particular spot. So I'm swinging really slow. I'm listening for nice, clean, high conductive targets that sound fairly even all the way round, i.e. potentially coin-shaped. We don't have too much longer though. Obviously the sun's going down, but hopefully a couple more cool targets to finish. Old mate Andrew here had an inkling that there'd be a good target around here, and this might be it. Have a listen to this. That's a 98, 99. Size checks out. I'm going to say she's about there.
Dig
Thank
out
you,
wider.
I'm not allowed to damage this one at all costs. Dig out wider, he says. Shovel's going not even an inch into the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, that's better.
On that side.
You know, it's a lot of pressure to not only dig on one camera,
but to dig
but
on
to dig on
two.
two. Maybe if I break his kneecap with my shovel.
Oh, don't be like that.
That'd be a bit rude.
It would be.
Almost broke my own kneecap with one of these shovels. The tiger diggers are that well built.
Right. I'd take it out with your blade actually. Have a bit of a poke
I'm
around.
thinking we're going for a bit of hand carving here, but we'll get a feel for how far off we are. Oh yeah? Oh. Alright, this might bear a bit further investigation. Leave it with us, guys. Look at the face on that one, would you? Do you reckon he looks optimistic? I reckon I look a little bit optimistic now. We had a bit of a dig. We had dueling diggers.
Yes,
Yeah.
hang on. Here we go. There we go.
Tiger blades.
Ching ching.
Ching ching.
Right.
Just a subtle plug there. Speaking of plugs, what is that?
That looks very thick.
It does, doesn't it?
Mm.
Is it a cartwheel?
Well, would it be bad if it was?
It wouldn't be bad.
Might
It's
be.
definitely a rim of some sort.
Come on, stop making it. It's big.
Yeah.
Just put your finger under it.
Well, I'm just gonna... He'll kill me if I scratch this, guys. Oh, I don't think that... Oh, we'll take that. I mean, that's not bad.
Well, it wasn't a bloody...
It
I was
wasn't-
hoping it was going to be a token.
Yeah. That's all right. Pretty happy with that buckle, though. That's pretty neat.
All right.
All right. Let's move on. Now, this is awesome. I've come across this old tree that's clearly been hacked at till it fell. And they've even started the process of chopping it into firewood. And obviously they never had a need for those bits before they moved on. Probably took the rest. There's no smaller cuts anyway. That's fascinating. I wonder how many years that's been just lying here, gathering moss, rotting away. back into the ground. That's awesome. Well folks, sun's going down. Oh, he's still a ray of sunshine. The actual sun is going down. And I think we've just about ran out of puff today.
Yeah, I think so.
We've done all right. Look, we haven't had anything spectacular on this particular hunt, but the journey...
Lots of buttons.
Lots of buttons, but the fun is in the journey itself, especially when you're journeying with mates. So thank you very much for having me on your turf again.
Thank you very much for coming up.
Still haven't found that token, so we're
well,
due a rematch.
We are.
Hopefully sooner rather than later.
That'd be good.
Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget the like button. But in the meantime, take care, stay safe, and we will both catch you on our next adventures.
See you later.
Cheers. Well now, if it's... Are we there yet?
Kelly!